Okay, today we are going to discuss a chapter, that is chapter number 17, class 7, electric current and its effects. I am advising here you should maintain precaution while if you will touch any electrical appliances without any electrical technician. If they are present, they may touch, otherwise you should not touch a single wire, because it may be possible if it is connected with electricity, they are dangerous for human being. Okay, try to understand. So always keep caution. Okay, but one thing you should know about electricity, electric current and its effects. You know, electricity is flowing in your household appliances. Here some appliances with use electricity. You may observe some such things. Here room blower, hair dryer, all these things are here. Now heating effect, interesting thing, heating effect of electric current. In class 6 you are studying that electricity may produce magnetic effect, and magnet also produce electrical effect. Okay, but here another interested thing we are studying, that is heating effect of electric current. It was proposed by Joule, a famous scientist, physicist, who shows some very interesting thing, that heating effect of electric current. Okay, Joule did a number of experiments to find the which factors affect the amount of heat produced in a given coil. He found that the heat produced in a given wire depends on the strength of the current through the wire, the nature of the material, and the length and the thickness of the given wire, the time for which electric current flows through the given wire. You will be able to make several numericals while you will study in class 10 and 12. Okay, all these chapters are given in higher class. These factors taken together determine the electrical resistance of the given wire. Resistance of a given wire affects the flow of current through it. Here given bulb, nichrome wire, nails, source, positive. If there is long part, this is long part, that will be positive charge, and shorter part, that will be negative. Try to understand it. If there is like this, here written like this is positive and this is negative. The advantage and disadvantage of heating effect of current. As you know this thing, there is advantage and disadvantage of electricity. Same thing, heating effect of current. Here electric bulb, elements of electric iron, immersion rod and electric heater. Here nichrome, an alloy of nickel and chromium, is used for making wires of heating coils because it has a high melting point, it has a high resistivity, it can remain red hot for a long time without getting oxidized for burning out. Disadvantage of the heating effect of current. When electricity is transmitted from the generating stations to the consumers, the heat produced in the transmitting wires gets wasted, as it is simply radiated into the atmosphere. The metal filament of an electric bulb is made up of tungsten wire. Tungsten is used because it has a very high melting point. When current passes through it, it becomes white hot and glows brightly for a long time. It is quite stable and has a long life, vice versa, burnout or possible oxidation. Electric fuses. You are knowing this thing, that fuses are used in electrical appliances. What are the reasons? To save appliances, electrical appliances, we use electric fuse. Melt down electric fuses. Electric fuse maximum limit, short circuit, overload, insulation break. More than one device appliances connected to a single socket, that is overload. MCB. Today in these days we are using MCB. It is made up of magnet. Magnetic effect of current. Here we are studying. First thing we are discussing about heating effect, but another thing, magnetic effect of current. Okay, here simply suppose you are taking a rod and you will wound coil of copper, and you are flowing current in this coil of copper. You will observe that it will become an electromagnet. Okay, try to understand. Suppose this is iron rod. What is this? This is iron rod, and you are wounding copper wire, and you are adding here, you are adding plus minus charges. It means you are flowing electricity. This rod now become electromagnet. Same thing we'll discuss here. Magnetic effect of current. The magnitude of magnetism produced by an electric current in a wire increases with an increase in the strength of electric current, decreases as the distance from the wire increases. Electromagnet here. Magnetism, producing magnetism using electricity. Such type of things are electromagnets. Electromagnet, you may say, it is a device which is made mainly. If you will take an iron rod and you will wound the copper wire, and electricity will pass through copper wire, then there will be an electromagnet. Okay, magnetic strength of an electromagnet. Here you are simply here, yes, this is given here. This is copper wire, and this is a nail, and cell is attached. Now this will become an electromagnet. Okay, try to understand. Very simple thing. What is an electromagnet? Here you are taking a nail, you are wounding copper wire, and you are adding cell. Now this will become an electromagnet. Okay, in case of any problem, if there is problem, I am not understanding that, sir, what is an electromagnet, you may contact directly. And this electromagnet is used in several appliances like telephone, here also in a speaker, crane, all these things. While I was teaching in Pakur, one student which is taught by me has made an electromagnet. Now he is a great singer, and he is the voice of Jharkhand. Okay, he has made an electromagnet. If I understand, if he is seeing this video, they can understand that Silesh sir is teaching electromagnet. Okay, some memories are keeping in mind. Solenoid here, electric bell, try to understand. Here electric bell, same funda. Here same funda is used in electric bell. Electromagnet is used. Here you are seeing soft iron. What is this iron? It is also iron. These here two things here, north south here written. Here on this plate is made up of soft iron, and it is attached with a spring, soft iron armature, hammer, gang, electromagnet, battery, source. All these things are here. Question is sometimes this question may be asked in your final examination. Draw an electric bell and also write its working. Here I am trying to give ideas about electric bell. Here I am trying to give ideas about electric bell. Whenever you switch on, now electricity is passing through battery, and this is attached with this copper coil which is placed on soft iron. Now it acts as electromagnet. Here there is hammer which is attracted by this soft iron which is wound with copper wire. Now it is an electromagnet. This hammer is attracted by this electromagnet. Meanwhile, there will be breaking of electricity. There will be breaking. Now hammer will return back. Hammer will return back. Why? Because now it is not electromagnet. And whenever they will return, they will connected with electricity. And again they will become an electromagnet. Now again hammer pushes this gong and loud sounds will produce. This is the funda of electric bell. Try to understand, very simple thing. If anyone has any difficulties, they may ask directly, contact me. Okay. Now I hope it is your last chapter, that is chapter number 17. Here I have written electrical, mechanical, electrical, heat, copper, nichrome, MCB action on false, false, true, false, false, both heat and light energy, high resistivity and low melting point, current carrying circular coil of many turns, wound on a soft iron, electric bell, act like a magnet. Here also I have written question answer. In this question you are seeing that plus minus minus plus. It is not possible. Here it should be plus minus then minus, and switch is also not in the on position. If you will touch, then it will be in the on position. I have written this here, switch is not on, and also due to battery. I have written this, and you should draw. You have to redraw. Then you are able to draw. You should touch this thing, and here plus minus and then plus and then minus. Okay, try to draw. I have drawn this figure here. Electric heater, geyser, electric iron, or high resistance, high melting point. All these things you are able to write. Okay, in case of any problem. Okay. The school principal in her morning address urged the students to work in hard, dedicated and focused way. She also advised the teachers, seniors and parents to go a little out of their way to guide those who need a little extra help. Mohan, on returning home, discussed the principal's comments with his grandfather. The grandfather told him that the principal's suggestions were very good. This suggestion, it followed, increase the students' of strength and capability in the same way as a appropriate adjustment can help increase the strength of electromagnet. State any two of the values that the principal urged her students to develop in themselves. Answer: motivation and self-respect. SELP, respect. Okay. Write two factors that can be researched to increase the strength of an electromagnet. Length of wire should increase, and second thing more power. Share with your friends and classmates any incidents that you want a little out of the way to help guide someone. Answer: in case of breaking wire, electrical wire, do not touch. Okay, I hope you will be able to write touch, TOUCH. In case of breaking electrical wires, you should not touch. Okay, now question answer time. I have also written question answer of this chapter, class chapter 7, class 7. Now I hope you are able to write question answer. Okay, in case of any problem, you can contact your whole syllabus. I understand. I hope I have written all question answers, and you should also write. but you should write for Durga Puja you should write only first term syllabus in copy. Okay, all the syllabus you should write after that copy. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.